Hello and welcome to another episode of Discover with Spinati. I am Dr. Spinati, and today we're going to be talking about the 10 million people that have done the therapy that you are waiting to do, which is called clear aligner therapy or Invisalign or whatever else you want to call it. But it's the technology of orthodontics to move your teeth into a position that is straight, giving you a nice, straight, beautiful smile that also functions incredibly well and protects your teeth for your lifetime. This is what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking about clear aligners. What are clear aligners? What is Invisalign? And is it right for you? Now, like I said, and you can see here in the scroll, in the little ticker there, you can see that over 10 million people have done clear aligner therapy, have done Invisalign, have done these kind of orthodontic procedures, and probably numbers a lot more than that. This is very conservative number. But nevertheless, then for you to have to listen to me and wonder, is clear aligners good for me? Should I actually do it? Or should I just hold off and wait? Or should I just let my teeth become, whatever they're going to become in the future without them being straight? Okay. And I can tell you right now that if you don't straighten your teeth, things are going to get worse a lot faster than if you are going to straighten your teeth, and you'd save yourself a ton of headaches and money in the future if you do straighten your teeth. So let's get to it. Today is episode, actually, no, let me remove this. Today is episode number 57. Episode number 57, day 57. That's right, folks. We're getting to number 60 very soon. Almost 60 days straight. Today's Friday. It's a blessed day. So happy Friday and blessed Friday to you. And it is the end of March break. It's also the preceding Friday from, of course, all you people that like to party. Green, St. Patty's Day on Sunday. And it is getting close to Oral Health Day, which is sometime next week. But we'll get to that later. All I want to say is that this is Friday. It's coming to the weekend. It is the end of the three-part series of, we covered veneers on first podcast 3 days ago. We covered implants yesterday. And today we're going to cover clear aligners. So this is for you if you're looking for clear aligners or looking maybe for someone else that wants to do this. This is going to be very fast. I know it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds in right now, but I'm going to smash right through it because I promised that I want to finish it quickly. So this is my promise to you, and watch me finish fast. Check it out. But I'm still going to deliver a punch. Okay, now check it out. What are clear aligners? That's the first question. The second is what are clear aligners better than braces? Are clear aligners same as Invisalign? That's a really good question. And what are the disadvantages? Notice how I said disadvantages, because people are asking about the disadvantages because they know what the advantages are, but they're wondering about the disadvantages to clear aligners. So let's explore those quickly. What are clear aligners? Clear aligners, my friends, there we go. Clear aligners are simply plastic that are formed digitally programmed over a long period of a treatment. Okay, whether it's, I don't know how many trays, depending on how much movement that needs to happen, but they are used, same as braces, they are used to provide force on the teeth and the bones in order to cause them to shift into position so you have straighter teeth, you have nicer smile, and you have more balanced bite. That is the purpose of clear aligners, and that is what clear aligners do. See, I told you we're moving fast. I didn't lie this time. I mean, it's not like I lie, but today it is my goal for me to finish really fast, okay? Because if you've seen my previous podcast, I do tend to give a lot more information, but today I'm going to keep it terse. Today, the theme of today's topic or today's podcast is being terse. Terse. We're tersifying today's thingy, today's podcast. All right. Are clear aligners better than braces? This is a very good question because a lot of people don't know the difference between braces and clear aligners. And, many orthodontists actually say that clear aligners are actually almost as good, if not as good as braces. Okay. But with a little bit of adjunct therapies, maybe a few things extra need to be done. But clear aligners have advanced so much that, a lot of these cases, even the complicated ones, are being treated with clear aligners. So, are clear aligners better than braces? Well, they're different. They're definitely different. In general, though, if you have crowding that is considered, treatable with clear aligners, and this is up to your doctor, your orthodontist, to let you know whether or not that clear aligners is a good solution for you, then that is the correct way to do it. But if you are, this is where it comes for braces. Okay. If you are a teen, or you're, younger than a teen or around that age, then braces, from my perspective, I know that Invisalign also pushes, different kinds of Invisalign treatments for teens and whatnot. But from my experience, from seeing, kids and whatnot, I would say that the best treatment for kids is to do braces, depending, of course, on how young they are, depending on, their level of compliance. How often are they wearing it? Because you have to wear it 22 hours a day. Okay, that's the thing, is that you have to wear it 22 hours a day. If you don't wear it 22 hours a day, then the shifting is going to be a lot slower, and you're more than likely you're going to need refinements, and it's going to be, it's going to take a lot longer than if you were to actually do it for 22 hours a day. And there's also tricks to go with it, such as, using the chewies, to make sure that the aligner actually fits properly and is seated properly. But all that stuff can be, all these instructions, your dentist or your orthodontist can go through them when you see them for these kind of consultations and when you go through treatment. But to answer the question, are clear aligners better than braces? I would say they're both orthodontic treatments. So it's not like you can say one is better than the other. It really depends on your preference and your lifestyle. For adults, I would say 98% of all my adult patients, actually 99% of all my adult patients who are able to take the aligners in and out of their mouth and clean their teeth properly, then clear aligners are actually really good for them, because they get to live their day to day. They get to eat whatever they want. They get to brush properly. They get to floss properly. They don't have to use any extra gadgets. They don't have to look any different when they go to work. That, it's a lot more convenient when you're in an adult stage and can actually wear them for 22 hours a day. It's a lot more convenient than doing braces. When you're a teen, like I said, compliance issues is a big issue, and so that's why braces is better for teens and people that are younger. Okay, so that's that. But I want to say that some studies have shown that Invisalign and clear aligners do offer a faster result than the braces do. But I'm just going to leave that to you. All right. 7 minutes. 7 minutes, people. 7 minutes. Moving on. What are the disadvantages of clear aligners? The disadvantages of clear aligners are simply two. Okay, two big ones. The first is that you're going to have to wear them for 22 hours a day. But because you're going to wear them for 22 hours a day, if you're a frequent snacker, if you're someone that snacks all the time, you can't really snack, during that time. You can take that as a good thing as well, and that's the other disadvantage or maybe advantage, if that's what you want, of doing clear aligners, is weight loss. You're definitely going to lose weight if you do clear aligners, simply because you're going to be eating a lot less. And that is just the nature of doing clear aligners, because you're going to eat less, even though you can eat whatever you want. So you don't have the same food restrictions as you would if you had metal in your mouth, if you had braces. But because you do have to wear them for 22 hours and you can't chew with your clear aligners, then you're going to lose weight just as a side effect of doing the clear aligners. So those are the two disadvantages. I really don't see any other disadvantage if clear aligner therapy is actually a good prescription for you. I don't see any other disadvantage. The speech thing, you kind of, it takes around 2 to 3 weeks before you start getting used to it, and then your speech becomes more and more normal. But there is a learning phase for you when you start the clear aligners until you actually start speak properly after that. And the weight loss is something as well. Okay. And lastly, the last slide is, are clear aligners same as Invisalign? And the answer is, if your question is, are clear aligners the same as Invisalign? The answer is sort of, because clear aligner therapy is simply plastic, a specific type of plastic that is molded. And, there are several molds, computer generated, so that your teeth shift according to a computer plan, right? So things are shifting according to computer plans. So Invisalign does the same thing. Other clear aligner therapies do the exact same thing, but are they the same? No, they're not the same. It's like saying, is BMW the same as Mercedes? It's not. They're two different brands, two different, companies. They're not the same, but they use the exact same technology. So I hope that answers your question. I hope you benefited. If you're wondering about clear aligner therapy, you can give our office a call. If you want more information, we do free consultations for these things. So come on in and have a consultation. Ask any of your questions that you have. More than happy to answer them for you at any point during your journey, because I understand that once you take that journey, it's a commitment for around 18 to 24 months. And it's important for you to understand what you're getting yourself involved with. Also, depending on how much shifting needs to happen, so you do need an assessment and a consultation prior to you taking that step on. All right. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Today is day 57, Friday. Happy Friday. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. I will see you tomorrow, of course, but have yourself a wonderful weekend nevertheless. And as always, keep smiling. Good night.